Nil, maka-frame ka dito sa maka-frame ka.
Ikapila ka ka?
Ate, frame.
Oh.
So, asa naman yung mga isuod doon? Katong i-feature na ki-MJS sa Pagkakasan, sa opera.
Naman may balay ma.
Asa man?
Nabiwan mo yun, lahat ko ganyan. Kaya feeding programming is today. And then, naghatag ng buga ko pa sa kilo.
Kumusta na yan? Feeding program nyo?
Mga homeless.
Mga pila ka...
Isa yung tao sa pala.
Ako, isa yung
So, katong i-feature sa kuan, sir, sa KMJS, moto siya,
Moto
nasa
siya.
BRDS.
Sambag
Dito
dos.
sa opera. Sa opera.
Ano, sa Sambag dos siya, ma'am.
Sambag dos.
Oo.
So, murag mo siya lang family house.
Matay balay sa iyong isuon na si Evangeline.
Oo, si Evangeline. Asa man ang imuhang naitulog?
Tilas master.
Ang tulog?
Yang usa to sa lupa.
Hindi na
Ang isa niya kay igsuon na sa Manila, and then ang usa kay igsuon katong kinamanghuran nila si Alin na sa Fuente Osmeña kana bitaw mag-assist sa parking attendant sa Cybergate Badapit. O na diha yung igsuon nga lalaki katong first feeding na mo naa gani siya naghatod sa Fuente man mi ato first feeding na mo naa si Dudong Alin ni igsuon.
Katong
Young guest nila.
Isa Manila, isa Tacloban, isa Sambag.
Actually, patay na ang isa, ma'am. So, 4 na lang silang alive karon. Sa Evangeline, si Kuya Berta, and then si Dudong Alin, ang usa kataon na sa Manila. Oh, ang isa patay na.
Pero ilang ginikanan wala.
Wala na. Oo. Since gagmay pa daw na sila, wala na.
Sa YouTube, makita na.
Oh, link na siya na. Facebook, FB Live, Facebook. YouTube, may TV page. Right.
When you take mo book na freshman class, take
Freshman class.
Okay, may
At
TV.
least
Actually,
That page.
dahil ko sa grade 6, pag umalang grade 6, apply na o replacement class. Yeah, okay.
Ano TV?
Dara namang high school.
Abiliana siya nag-high school. Graduate siya Abiliana. Actually, ang college, ma'am, according sa iyang sister, sa CCC, kana Cebu, University of Cebu, bitaw. UC na karon niya before CCC. And then apoy nag-mention ako sa akong live, ma'am, nga misulod. Nag-Southwestern po daw si Kuya Berta. I think nag-transfer siya sa school siguro. Education daw ang course.
So, nag-high school ka, Kuya Berta, sa Abiliana.
Abiliana, confirm ng Abiliana, ma'am, kay naa siya'y classmate sa Abiliana nga na istorya nako. Nga naagay sila ka ng murabita ka nang ini-graduate ato na may yearbook. Naa si Kuya. Yearbook, naa si Kuya. Abiliana siya nag-graduate high school.
Kita? Last segment na. Kaya kami yun?
10 minutes?
Kaya kung tripod gamay nila, tagilid ang mga...
Tres?
Kuya, 10 minutes lang ta sa last segment, Kuya, kay mag-count ta sa last
10 minutes?
10 or 12 minutes.
Abdel kay Paco.
Kali sa kali. Ako lang ikon sa...
Daon ng gawin ka na.
Basta.
Tugnaw ka, Kuya.
Okay. Miss, opening ka then Ritso turnover.
Yes.
Sir Art, Nil. Sir Art.
Mag-chika lang sa amin ni Kuya Berta. And then after, introduce na ko si Ma'am Leslie.
Ano ito pasundros niya?
Sir Art. Art Borit.
Ala. Nami puan.
Islotis.
Naaamuan sa ubus ko yan. Nami ang GC. Islotes. Miss.
Sir Art.
Palihog ug hatag kang Sir Art Barrett, Miss. Iyahang GC o iyahang wine, Miss. So, thank you kay Miss ha. Asan ni inyong office, ma'am, sa Light Foundation?
Still sa the same address as Saving na. Kung anong we are trying to keep a contained community because of COVID. So, most of us, we live there in-house. The coaches who can,
Okay.
with my husband and my childhood when I actually start out. So, pinagtago ng office. Officially though, it's supposed to be sa Mendoza Street, pinagdapit sa Talaman Gym. Nakita yung school, dinaamo ang CEO. That's the official address, but just to avoid magkamutawag kami.
Yeah. In-house.
Yes. So,
But my foundation was built or founded simultaneously with Safety Event.
no. I think it was way earlier. I'm a relative newcomer. Okay. This foundation was actually intended this for it. Nag-start siya
Apa?
atong during Sendo.
Sa
And
Istorya?
then there were some
Sila?
organizations from Australia. They wanted to send help.
Yata
And
gusto.
you know how that was. Bulag-bulag ang pag-manage sa finances. So, our CEO, along with some other pastors, give us the foundation for the purpose of distributing those, mga donations, etc. And then when that was done, it just sort of fell by the wayside for a little bit. And then when Safe Haven was founded, that's when it also gained a second life. But remember you by foundation that's revived that, and this time around with a more specific mission, vision, etc. So we're still with Pastor Bones. We've been back, I suppose, is what we say for around 2 years yet. But we've been in existence far longer than that.
But you have other beneficiaries right now aside from the clients of Safe Haven.
Currently, we are concentrating on Safe Haven. Obviously, our fundings are not that good yet, and that's what we're working on. We're working currently on our parang city hall
Okay, right.
implementation.
Good na.
After that, the next step will
Miss?
be parang we're
Anytime eh.
funding from them also. So,
Kita rin niya.
pero we do not discount
Di
the
ba?
very real possibility that
Yes,
down the
ma'am.
line, of course, si Safe Haven, mapuno mo na siya. We will distribute the scholars that land to other facilities that are really good in London. After all, the mission vision is to help the recovering addict. It doesn't really matter what facility or what outfit we put in, as long as they're willing to help.
Miss, anytime ko ha.
Si Neil,
Ako ko rin, frame naman.
ha?
Frame ra.
Niya mo gisod niya, okay na?
Di rin makita.
Okay.
Sweet lang na consult niya. Okay, standby. Record. Rolling. 3, 2, 1, cue.
Daghang salamat, Vince, and you are still watching Girl Talks New Year's special episode, and you're still with Kuya Berta. Now let's talk about Kuya Berta's childhood. I'm curious, Kuya Berta, ikapila ka sa inyong mga igsoon. How many siblings do you have, Kuya Berta?
Kadung ako sa among mga magsuot.
Kaduha.
Una si Allen, dahil Tisray, which is my nickname. Then Tisray akong angga.
Tisoy! Ano tisoy mong angga?
Tisray
Ah.
magkakabaw.
Choy-choy, di ka sa una.
Yeah, ganun si Maximo, yun si Dan, then Evangeline Plan.
Okay, so 5 mo ka man nagsuon. Pila ka buok ang naa pa din sa Cebu? Tulo na lang mo, no?
Evangeline,
Ikaw.
upat.
Okay. Kaya asa magiday mo nagdako?
Actually, sa una sa Alcoy,
Dadaan ko din mo.
nagpuyo mo sa Alcoy. Kuya kay restricted man. So, nangita aming balay. So, sakay na sa aming laing sakyanan. Ato yung nakadiscover niya sa Palsisay. Mauto nga. Baka may tagtukod nga balay sa ulan diha. Mauto kami nagtukod ng balay. Bagong-bagong time. Mauto diha kami nagdako. Sa Palsisay, Biro Rodriguez Street, Cebu City.
Okay. So, ang nagpuyo karon dihang balaya, imong igsuon kasi Ma'am Evangeline. And in fact, bago na mo niyan tuno, pinag-feeding program mo. The other day.
The other day.
So karon Kuya Berta, ikaw na ang mutabang sa uban nga mga ipanggutom. Unsa man imong feeling Kuya Berta nga ikaw na sa tabang sa mga tao? Unsa imong feeling during your feeding program?
Nalipay niya, usap pa ka, nahimamatad na po sila ka, dugay man nga wala ko nag-uban nila. Kuya, haki o niya, ka ng trailer ba? Niya, ikot yun.
Unsa ilang reaction pag kita nila sa imong dagboy na karon nga mas Mas nidisoy ka sa
Chika
mo.
na dahil sila.
Oo.
Paghatag mo, chika-chika, wala si Roberto,
Ano sa kailan mo?
Oo, chika na sila. Mauto nga. Pag conversation na nila, dala po sila kailan po na po.
Okay. So, ang imuhang pag-eskwela, Kuya Berta, pag grade 6 mo, di ba, ka na, may balik ka grade 6, take a placement test. So, murag na-accelerate ka to second year, high
Oo.
school. So, ni-graduate yun ka sa
Abilya, nag-ibang, pero gamay ako grado. Kaya
Ah.
kanya naging self-supporting ka. Kaya project, bakit mo yung mga
Trin-
project.
tin-
Huwag ko income din ako.
Tin-
Ay, jukaan ko. Nag-survive lang ko. At least, sa eskwela ko nga, why complete nga project. Kaya nag-equal na. Listen mo ka ay.
lisod ka sa mga
Oo, listen
requirements.
ko sa Moto na ka, humandi ko ang akong grade, gamay ba ka isa.
Okay ra.
Kahit ngayon ko akong grade.
Oy, okay ra na, oy. Basta
Kaloy.
naka-graduate.
Kaloy, isa
Ako,
tan,
honest,
eh.
medyo ko ba na-questionan ko kaya
Oo.
in terms of judgment, ito nakapamakap mo at tubangan sa ginoo. Baka yun na, sa 25, hindi ako nag-graduate.
Unya, pag college ni mo, Kuya Berta, nagkaskwila ko nung kaatong University of Cebu kaniadto. Unya, nagkaskwila sa Southwestern.
Sa Lucero ako nag-eskwela.
San Jose. Ato pa nang i-verify. Ato i-verify kung asa gid ka nag-college. Pero, ang imo gid untang gusto nga trabaho nga mahimo ka sa ka-teacher.
Oo.
Atong time. And until now, di ba? Kay gusto ka.
Nakabuman ba ako? Through the help of Patricia. Patricia na niya. Kaya nagpamutan na ako. Kita.
Sige, atong gahotalon. Kuya Berta, aside atong mga tao nga nitabang nimo, usasad sa mga nitabang gawa sa Safe Haven na ay actually another foundation nga maoy nag-finance, nagtabang sa mga financial nga requirements sa Safe Haven aron makatabang sab sila sa mga scholars.
Graduate naman sa
Mo na siya, Kuya Berta, ang By Foundation. Ang kauban na ito karon, gwapa kaayo sa imuhang tapad, ang Chief Operating Officer of By Foundation, si Ma'am Leslie. Hi,
Good
Ma'am
morning, Miss Andy.
Leslie.
Thank you for having us here.
Thank you so much for joining us.
I'd like to add to that.
Yes.
I think it also like to know what that was like.
Mm.
When we went to Sambagdos the other day, so naglinya nami, right? Na medyo man siya sa dunod. Rockstar kasi Kuya Berta.
Oo ba?
Promise. There already was a crowd waiting there. And then makadungog siya ka, kasi tisoy. Ano dito, ambog nga siya.
Ala.
Paghatag niya sa bugas, because you really knows these people by name.
Mm.
Salamat, Suy. And like, such are the rewards of working for By Foundation for me. Dinala niya sa iyang house.
Oh.
Actually, so kanagdagan kami, and then dinailan mo niya sa iyang dogs.
Ah.
Si Beef Loaf o si
Beef Loaf.
Shaberna.
Shaberna.
But dili na sila kailangan Kuya Berta. Ila nag-giawhag kay Dugay mo siya manili dito.
Eh, dahil nasa din insure ako.
That's true. Nag-isip ba yan siya ng tao. So, that was us. Before that, we also had that feeding program sa Fuente. That was actually sort of self-funded by a foundation. The wives of the people that are working there, we had a group chat and we're like, let's do this. We want to do a feeding. Although we were not so sure yet who the beneficiaries were going to be. And then we remembered na si Kuya Berta was saying his Christmas wish was, ngayong tag, this Christmas, sila po yung manghatag.
Wow.
You know, siya po yung manghatag as opposed to siya ginahatagan sa
Oo.
una. So we were thinking, sige, let's do that. So nag-atuwi dito. And even there, katadagan kayo na sa iyo, uy, siguro, iba the street sweepers, kumusta naman ka, Berta, kung ano na. And we randomly saw his brother.
Ah.
Random, nobody knew he was gonna be there. Niya nag-anhan, hug sila. So,
Ah.
Christmas moment kayo siya. I counted as a win for everybody. We got to witness a very special moment. So, I hope he was happy about it. He was very quiet on the ride home. I asked him kung happy ba siya. Niya ko siya, happy ko.
Happy ka, ito Kuya Berta. Very happy.
Yes.
What is your Christmas wish, di ay?
Yeah.
Nga makapanghatag ka sa uban.
Oo.
Nice ka, you, because the blessings do not just end with you. You
Yes.
have to pass it
Give
on.
and take.
Yes,
Give and take.
And receive.
Yes. Dito ka ayo. Nakikita lessons ka na learning mo karon Kuya Berta.
It's really also the first thing I learned about Kuya Berta. Generous of heart siya. Kana, sa man to. nag-order siya ng halo-halo. For, his first time daw in SM, sakto? First time? Nag-order siya ng halo-halo. And then, so gitawag siya sa miss, na, sir, napaka-change. Kuya, mang change. Eh, na-tip na to.
Wow! Keep the change.
Yeah.
Buutan kaayo si Kuya Berta. Sana all.
Yeah.
Manghimong pares ka buutan o kamanghinatagon like you. But back to By Foundation,
Yes,
Ma'am Leslie, can you tell us more about this and the assistance that you are giving to Safe Haven?
Okay, first and foremost, I really would like to bring it back to our CEO, Pastor Ronnie De Los Santos. Emphasis on pastor, because first and foremost, that's what he is. And when this all started, the entire mission and vision is really just to help. And his particular advocacy is recovering addicts. I have personally witnessed this, so I would like to tell you that the moment when an addict decides for himself that he wants to recover is a very special, very rare moment. And it is not something that will last as long as you would like. Like for instance, an addict today would say, I've had enough, I want to change. By tomorrow, that might not be the case. So that moment, we get to witness that in Safe Haven, when addicts knock at our gate, wanting admittance, kay gusto nang magpahihab. The problem with that though is, we can only take on so much. Like last year, I think this was the most, this is to be verified yet, but we had 18, I think, scholars.
Okay.
And, well, because we live in the real world, we have to think back to, that entails expense. That nobody is, handling.
Yeah.
So 18 scholars, and then by January, we had to resolve na okay, we have to institutionalize this. We'll make it for every 10 paying clients, we will have one scholar, which is sad. In a different world, in an ideal world, every addict that knocks on our gate should be given admittance and given
Should be welcome.
given the help, yes, given the help that they need, given the welcome that they deserve for coming to that point in their lives where they realize that they have to change. So that is the dream, and that is where By Foundation, what By Foundation is all about. We are looking for funding, and one of which our scholars would be. We call it scholars, so that's why si Kuya Berta was a little bit confusing. Kung man naman daw siya scholarship, but we call it scholars because when you go into rehab, of course, that entails executive checkup, PF for the psychologists, medicine, board and lodging,
Yeah.
because we
Dako
live in the
siya.
real world. Dako siya. So we need help in helping people.
Yeah.
So that's what we're trying to do here. By the way, means battle against ignorance. And we've been doing a lot of play on words on that, like undang natabay, recover natabay,
Yeah.
By Foundation.
And it's a very Cebuano term of endearment at the same time.
Right, that's true.
Okay, Murag, you also get to develop a family.
That's
Safe
true.
Haven.
Which is what Safe Haven really is. I think even si Kuya Berta has been able to tell you that the people in there, our family, they are in a loving, supportive community. Walay mahitabo dito nga kanang corporal punishment
Yeah.
or busyo-busyo or kulata-kulata. That's not what Safe Haven is all about. It's about having a family who will support you in your journey towards recovery. So that's what we're trying to be also for Kuya Berta.
Ma'am Leslie, if in case we have viewers who
Yes.
are interested to extend their help
Right.
to By Foundation and Safe Haven at the same time, or kung nasa gusto nga muhatag og assistance to Kuya Berta, ilang hinabang karong Pasko, and to the other scholars at Safe Haven, how would they be able to do that?
We have a Facebook page, so they can message us there directly, or even through Safe Haven. We will be able to respond to anyone who reaches out to the Safe Haven page also.
What kind of assistance would you would be of most help to the foundation? Mas makatabang ba ang, for example, when it comes to goods,
Right.
kung sa may inyong gi-prefer na madawat for them, or kanang mas dako bang tabang if kanang financial help ang ilang
At
itabot?
this point, really, we would welcome any help. Actually, we have no preference as of right now. Any help at all is welcome and encouraged.
Mao gyud no.
Right.
Kay daghan, and kana mo issue of rehabilitation, daghan mo gud mo ingon nga it's only for the rich, because Like, aside from the kanang mga government-sponsored ba, mahal-mahal din. Mahal ba yan?
Let me tell you,
And,
even ang government-sponsored, that's paid for.
yeah.
The minimum is 15K.
Yeah.
So there is no such free rehab. And that's also what we're trying to change. Drug rehabilitation should not just be for the rich.
Yeah, maugit.
That's the dream for By Foundation.
So hopefully, daghan mga mas matabang pa.
We hope so, yes.
So again, they can reach either by foundation or
Or Safe
Safe
Haven.
Haven
Right.
to bring their donations and
Right,
other
yes.
forms of assistance to help our scholars like Kuya
Kuya
Berta.
And his classmates.
Pila na sila kabuok as of now? Kasi mga kauban ni Kuya Berta dito.
Actually, lang kaayo ni
Daghan
ma'am.
na sila karon.
I think more than 30.
Ah.
More than 50 plus.
More than 50. Basig, ang nailhan ni Kuya Berta is mga 30 kapin. But actually, Sir Aman, pila ka buok ato ang mga scholars karon?
Kuan na ta. Sa mga clients karon 50 na.
50. Wow. So, ingon anak kadaghan ang ipangtabangan karon sa Safe Haven. And Kuya Berta, nasa a little something for you from Mytv. Inagmay ra ni siya, but
Yay.
hopefully, imo sang magamit. So this is our little token or Christmas gift to you from Mytv.
Yay.
And cameo appearance. Among cameraman, si Neil.
Yay!
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year,
Thank
Kuya
you.
Berta. This is for you. Hopefully, ako nakipad on here. There you go. Just a little
Thank you so
something.
much.
Kuya Berta, before you say goodbye to our viewers, unsa lang ang imuhang message? Unsay mga lessons nga imong nakatunan sa imong kinabuhi? And at the same time, unsay imuhang message this Christmas season sa tanan nga mga nag-idolize nimo?
Well, first of all, allow me to greet a happy Merry Christmas. So ako lang abot meto nila na they had to listen proportionally good, like early lately when I speak the words. Live good, be good, and you will have everything that you want. And just live a normal life. And all I can say is that they might be able to have their needs if they will live good, better than better. Because that's the mayor said to me, Roberto, you don't need to worry about your needs. Because if you live good, pakita lang kag maayo, buhat na kag matarong, nagamuhatag niyo, mo support. So, mabi akong gitimanan sa mayor na so, Mayor Tomas Osmeña.
Ganyan ka pa to, Kuya Berta. But, sige lang, ngayon gihapon, kayo mo gihapon
Yes, that is
ano,
my
ang mga words ni
Nainamdaman niya.
back then, Mayor Tommy Osmeña, but karon ang Mayor si Mayor Labelia, I'm sure na mo gihapon na iyang message ni mo, Kuya Berta, nga kinahanglan magbinutan lang kita no sa itong kinabuhi through your words, your actions, and pinangkapiti ka sa Ginoo, Kuya Berta, kay iya dyan gihatag ang mga tao sa imong life to help you in your recovery process. And again, I keep on saying this nga, dili lang ako, but I'm sure nga daghan sad mga nagsubaybay bitaw sa imong life story, nga nalipay sila nga nagtan-aw nimo karon, nga makita namo nga malipayon na ka, and hopefully magpadayon ni ang imuhang recovery, Kuya Berta. Daghan kaayong salamat.
Thank you.
So again, thank you so much to all of our guests from Safe Haven, from By Foundation, to Sir Anton and Ma'am Yads. Daghan kaayong salamat for joining us for this New Year's special episode. And of course, ito magpaka.
Thank you!
Kuya Berta,
Yay!
congratulations sa imong mga na-achieve in life. So like Kuya Berta, it's never too late to start a new life. So for all of you there, hopefully this would serve as an inspiration for all of us to start, to have a fresh start for 2021.
Yeah.
And of course, later on, we will also be announcing the winners of our Delichon online contest, which we started during our Christmas special episode. So now let's pause for a short break and listen to more songs from the Dreamcatchers Live.
Yeah, hey, thank you so much.